ever by a female, and right there near the top of the list is our next guest, Natalie Coughlin. She has 11. She's only been to 2 Olympics. We continue Chronicle Live with our Chronicle conversation, and we're happy to welcome into studio the Cal Bear, the local girl made good, Natalie Coughlin. Natalie, thanks for taking the time. And you were saying in the break, right now you're in a little bit of a break. Yep. This is the longest you've been competitively away from the pool in quite some time. It's
been really nice. You know, I've been competing now for 20+ years, and it's been nice to take an 8-month, 9-month break away from the pool. And it's strange right now. Nationals are going on like this second, and it's strange not being there, but I've gotten to do a lot of things away from the pool that I've been wanting to. I got married a couple months ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've been doing a lot of traveling, so it's been a really nice year for me.
How tough do you think it will be when you are ready to flip that switch and get back into the pool?
Well, hopefully it won't be that tough. It wasn't that difficult after Athens. I took 3 months off and I did nothing. Like, I sat on my butt for 3 months and gained weight. And
gee, what is that like?
I was thinking
it was ugly. I broke my foot and ate a lot and felt sorry for myself, and it only took me about 6 weeks to get back into the water and get back into competition shape. So hopefully it'll take me a few months, and it'll be a little rusty at first, but it'll be good.
I don't know how big of a baseball fan you are, but how cool is it to, you know, obviously 11 Olympic medals is pretty impressive, but to sit in a chair that was just occupied by William McCovey, that's pretty cool.
I know, it's still warm from him.
So let's talk about the Nationals going on right now. It's as you mentioned, odd for you not to be there, but how close are you going to follow what comes out of Indianapolis?
Well, it was funny because, you know, I wasn't in the green room where everyone else was. I was on the internet following the online results. So you know, I want to know what's going on, you know, and I have a lot of friends there competing, so I want to cheer for them and be there in spirit.
You missed what's going on in the green room, though. That was pretty exciting. You should have followed that, too. Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah, we were all sitting on our butts for 3 months, eating and feeling sorry for ourselves.
Well, who's one of your favorites, and who are someone you're particularly following on this U.S. team?
On the U.S. team, first of all, like the veteran Aaron Pearsall, he did an amazing job yesterday. Broke a world record in the 100 backstroke. It was occupied by someone else from Spain. I don't even know who it was. Broke his record and he got it back. And then Rebecca Stoney earlier today, and then obviously Michael Phelps and a few other swimmers I've been following.
Dara Torres, are you surprised that she's still going?
I am a little surprised that she's still going. I mean, she had such a great Olympics, but I remember, you know, sitting shoulder to shoulder with her in interviews and she's like, oh yeah, I'll be in London, but in the broadcasting booth, you know, and she was not talking about swimming at all. And you know, I don't know why she'd be swimming this year unless she wanted to do London, so she'll probably be there again.
Sandbagging.
Yeah.
How impressive is that, 41? I mean, can you imagine still...
She's 42 now.
Is she 42 now?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, she's amazing. I mean, I'm 26, and, you know, it's not old, but for swimmer years, that's old. Like, you know, you get shoulder problems, you get issues that come up, and rest and recovery, and training 5 to 6 hours a day, it's difficult, so it's amazing.
We talked in the green room when you were in there for a second about the world records that you've had. She got out of there quick once Ray and Tim came in, by the way. I don't know if that's a coincidence.
Scared me away.
Smart.
But you know, I asked you how many world records you've had, and it's, you know, you couldn't even tell me. Is it something that you as a swimmer or the swimming community that you really put a lot into, or is it just something that's kind of nice, but, you know, that's not something you're striving for?
I mean, world records are great, and, you know, you love to break them, but they could be broken at any time. Like, today I could break a world record tomorrow, but, you know, Olympic medals are something that lasts and only happens every 4 years, so that's kind of what you remember. And at some point I've had either freestyle or not freestyle, IM, back, or fly records in short course and long course, so it's just hard to keep it all straight.
Have you had any shoulder issues that would cause you to miss this much time? I mean,
yeah, actually, a week before the Olympic trials in 2008, I hurt my shoulder. I had no idea what was going on. I thought it was tendonitis. So I just, you know, sucked it up and swam, and then about October of last year, I finally went to a doctor because it was getting worse and worse and I wasn't doing anything. And so I had to have shoulder surgery in December to get it taken care of.
What was it?
I had a big old chip in my cartilage just floating around in there. So I guess when she went in with a scope, she said it was about the size of my thumb. So
that must have hurt the pitching too. You know, rotator
yeah,
cuff
it's
there.
a very similar injury.
Now, when you get back in, are you getting back in aiming for London? Are you getting back just to see if you want to do it anymore?
Definitely my goal is London. You know, Summer's work on quadrenniums. That's why I was saying with Dara Torres, it'd be strange if she was swimming just this year. You would go from, you know, 08 to 2012.
Well, it's been an impressive run through 2 Olympics. I mean, are you a little bit in awe of what you've been able to do in such a short Olympic career?
I don't know if in awe is the right word, but I'm very proud of my accomplishments, and I didn't realize until someone else pointed it out to me that I've swum 11 Olympic races and I have 11 Olympic medals. So that's one of the things that I'm the most proud of in my career.
As you look at the nationals this week, do you start looking at your competition, your American competition for 12? Are you already starting to, I don't know how you scout, but
yeah,
I mean, are you starting to think?
Some people really do that. They'll scout the competition and worry about that, and I really try and put the blinders on and just focus on what I could do and just have faith that, you know, I'm doing everything right, and then I'll perform to my best, and hopefully that's the best in the country.
So when are you back in?
Gosh, it keeps extending a little bit, but definitely by the beginning of next year.
Mm-hmm. And you might have a little side job at the beginning of next year as well. I know that you did some Winter Olympic commentating in studio for NBC. Is that something you're going to be doing, you think, again this winter?
I hope so. You know, I haven't got the go-ahead yet, but I would love to be actually in Vancouver this time at the Olympics. I was in studio last time, and I was hoping to be in Italy. But, yeah, no, I felt like it was a really good experience, and it's something that I'd like to pursue and at least, you know, get better at and learn more.
Probably more of a chance to enjoy a venue when you're not actually competing.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about Michael Phelps. Earlier today, he actually broke the world record in the 100-meter butterfly with a time of 50.22, 18 100ths faster than the previous world record, which was held by Ian Crocker. And this is pretty much the last world record in an event that he competes in regularly that he didn't hold, and he said this was a big deal for him. I mean, just how amazing is this guy? I know you've gotten to spend a lot of time around him, and he took some time off, and now here he is back setting world records.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I've known Michael since he's been 15 years old, so when you've been so close to someone that amazing, you kind of take things for granted. You don't realize how incredible his accomplishments are until you step back. So in Beijing, we're in our little bubble, you know, and it wasn't until I came home that I realized what an amazing accomplishment he did. But yeah, that's incredible, because I didn't really think he had the speed to do the 100 fly. So I'm very, very impressed, and he'll be even faster in Rome. When you guys got back from Beijing, before you returned, did you have a feel for how immense what he had done was in this country, or did it kind of surprise you a little bit that it was like, whoa? Well, you know, the thing that surprised me the most was how much he was on the stupid celebrity blogs and like the E-Hollywood or, you know, Access Hollywood, those types of things. And that's when it really sunk in that he was a household name. It wasn't just within the sporting world or within the swimming community. It was really across the world and across the country. It was amazing.
Well, after 2012, that might be Natalie Coughlin.
No, I hope not.
You don't want to be on E? Come on. TMZ?
Just MSNBC, NBC is fine. Natalie, thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure. We wish you the best of luck.
You.
And Ray and Tim, we're saying goodbye to you as well.